Okay, so what was your favorite part of filming your films?
My favorite part was working with all the Boy Scouts. We had a lot of great scouts who had like an age group that I never really worked with. It was really exciting to work with them and see them get excited about the film because it was something that I was really excited about personally.
I think my favorite part was definitely like experimenting with like the different types of music and then working with like filming that whole scene. I think that was the coolest part of it.
All right, for real question, did you write the song in the movie?
Yes,
Okay. So were there any challenges while making the movie that you'd like to know? Any stories?
Coordination.
Yeah, coordination was a big one. Do you want to talk about that?
You got it.
Our movie was, we really kind of separated into 3 bits, and those bits just required a lot of coordination for each one. There were very different shoes for each one. So it was definitely a challenge, but it was also a lot of learning went into it. And in the end, we're really happy with the result. We're really happy with all the hard work that we got put into it.
So I think for us, we only had literally 2 people in our crew. It was me and then Michael doing most of like the acting. So it was definitely hard because we didn't have like a lot of hands doing like sound and whatnot. But I think we really made it work with like different people being really willing to help us. And it really let us like narrow in on our vision too, because like we could really like spend a lot of time like planning and like looking into the story and the character and all that fun stuff.
So what are you most excited for, like looking forward to tonight, seeing your film on the big screen?
I'm most excited for seeing Leo's performance again and hoping he wins some awards for it.
Great answer. Yeah.
Did you enjoy working with them? Were they fun?
It was super fun. It was fun to film, and all the scenes, they were super, it was fun. I loved it. It was great.
I'm most excited for like, I don't know, just like seeing other people's reactions to it. I think that's mainly the big thing. Yeah.
So did we anticipate the wind tonight? How are we feeling about the wind? It's killing me. Yeah, the wind.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan personally.
Uninvited guest. Don't know why it's here.
I'm gonna cry. I'm like, yeah, that's
So what was it like seeing your movie like on the big screen last week and like seeing people watching it in the audience?
Oh my God, it was surreal. It was such a great a great feeling to see it play out on the big screen and to see everybody get excited for it. There really is no better feeling than to have something that you're really proud of be appreciated and be watched by a whole bunch of other people. Definitely a really great feeling to see. It was great to see Leo on the screen, to see his talent really come through. Even Nathan too. That was a stellar scene right there, and to see people like laugh at the moments and to really enjoy it, it was just awesome all around.
I honestly feel the same way. I think it's really nice seeing your work up there. It's definitely weird because you're like, oh, how are people gonna react to this? But other than that, like I think it's always like really nice to see all the work you put in and seeing it up there. And yeah.
Was there a last question? Was there like a favorite scene that you guys had that you really enjoyed to record or film? You can like them all equally.
Meeting, the Boy Scout meeting. I think it was a really nice venue to work at, Turned Upon Lodge. And
I think just like the performance, that was the most fun to film, and I think it's like the big part of the movie, so I think that's definitely my favorite.
All right, thank you guys so much. You can head up to Mr. Bacall now. He'll ask you some more questions. Yeah.
All right, so we are now being joined by the casts, plural, and crews of 2 different films here, The Boy Scout and also Spotlight. So if you guys want to gather on both sides of me, both sides, we can separate out however you like. More of you are going to need to move down this way for the sake of the camera here, so spread out. It's fine if I'm relegated to the back. I'm the least important person here. So, anyway, a couple questions for each of you here. I'd like to start with some of our younger stars here for the Boy Scout. And first up, I'd like to ask the 2 of you if you are yourselves scouts and how familiar you are with that.
So I am a Boy Scout myself, and I haven't been in Boy Scouts very long, but I am pretty familiar with it, so it was a little bit easier to film the whole movie because I am actually a Boy Scout. So.
Okay, so you were bringing a lot of knowledge to it beforehand. Very good. And what about you, Mr. Allen?
I'm not a Boy Scout.
and I don't like to do a lot of work, so it was kind of hard to get into character, but I did. So yeah.
Okay, so you were just there and you rolled with it as it went. And I guess for everyone here on this cast and crew, what was it like working with the legendary Mr. Urker here, who of course had such a heartwarming role in your film? I don't know which of you would like to take that.
Oh my God, he was atrocious. Horrible actor, horrible to work with. Really not a great guy. No, I'm kidding. It was great. It was great to be in the presence of an elite actor. He really took directions really well. He gave his own suggestions, which was always very helpful, and he really got into the character too. It's not something that was natural for him, of course, but having him on set, having him behind the camera, doing something a little bit different, it was refreshing to see, and it was absolutely a pleasure to work with him.
Oh, excellent. So we did the full kind of 180 there, from character assassination to just talking about what a star Mr. Urker is, as is our new stars here, too. So I will send you guys on. I want to ask a couple questions to those of you for the spotlight. So the Boy Scout, thank you folks for coming out, and good luck tonight. And Spotlight, you're not done yet, so just linger for a moment. All right, so of course, with you two, there was the challenge of doing a film where, I mean, it's not a silent film, but to some extent it is. And, what kind of made you think of doing this kind of movie, and, what are some of the challenges of doing that?
I feel like it's definitely hard trying to tell a story with no words. And I think what kind of led me, I don't know if this is the same for you, but led me to kind of go in that direction with no words was, I think music is so powerful already, so having that one scene with the music being the epicenter of the movie, I think that really was effective with if that makes sense. I think it was really effective in the storytelling, and I think we were really able to tell a story with just music and just a few words.
Mike, you agree on that?
I do agree. Yeah.
And certainly your singing, top notch. It was a fantastic film. And again, I will let you guys go too, because it is chilly out here, and I'm sure you'd like to make your way inward. So again, thank you for coming out, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the red carpet. How do you guys feel? Is it good? Are you guys nervous?
Yeah, no, it's super exciting to be here. Love this festival. It's the best part of high school, in my opinion. I'm personally super excited to see everybody else's movie on the big screen and to have a sold-out, audience to watch them. Everybody in the entire class, both classes, everybody part of the festival, they really deserve to have this night dedicated to them.
Of course, and I'm excited to see them too as well. Also, what was the hardest part with filming your movie? What was the most difficult part that you guys actually stressed about?
Yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part would probably be, coordinating with all the actors and coordinating with all the people. A lot of moving parts went into our movie. Definitely a lot went into it, and to really kind of move everything around in a reasonable fashion, get everybody together in one place at the right time on one weekend. A lot went into it, but it was really rewarding to see all the hard work pay off, and we didn't want to sell this short, because we knew this was a great idea, we knew this was a great script coming in. And we really wanted to do it justice. So
that's amazing to hear, actually. How was it you guys working together? Was it actual teamwork, or you guys had difficulties?
I think it for sure worked really well. I think the whole crew was already friendly going into it, and so it was super cool to see the teamwork and just ease with which we worked together and made the movie.
That's amazing. If you guys don't mind, we have the paparazzi here. They have a couple of questions for you guys.
Coconut and pomegranate combined, right? Wonderful.
Marcus, I just have to ask, how much of your own Eagle Scout experience did you use in the making of the Boy Scout?
I used basically every single bit of knowledge that I learned. The 7 years that I took to earn Eagle Scout came in handy, for sure.
Wonderful. Okay, and Leo. Can I get Leo to raise his hand? Leo? Mini Gert, right? Okay, Leo. What was it like working for your brother as a director? How do you act?
I think it was much better to work with my brother. It was a lot easier to have someone that I was related to working with, because it just helped a lot, and I felt a little less nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Do you think you'll do film when you're older in high school? Will you continue?
Maybe. Yeah. I think it would be great to do the film festival.
Awesome.
It'd be awesome.
That's wonderful.
And then we have a question for Nate. Nate, we heard you got a new Zelda game. How far are you into it?
Like 1/78.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's really impressive.
You got a long way to go, but you can get there. All right, and Pomegranate. So Bridget, you've been in the film fest since 8th grade, right? Walking the red carpet?
No, freshman year.
Freshman year, okay, since freshman year. How would you describe your experience? Is it just as good as it was freshman year?
Personally, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's just very different now because like COVID happened. So like I took like sophomore year off from film. I didn't make a short film or anything because I acted my freshman year. So it's kind of like it's funny to see how I've like gone from like acting in like this teeny tiny little role to being a director. So I think that's really cool how like it's like full circle.
You look like a movie star. All of you do. You look wonderful. I can't wait to see the film tonight, both of us. So congratulations.
Yes,
Have a great
congrats.
rest of
Have a
your
good night,
night.
you guys. Bye, Mr.
Enjoy your night, guys. Thank you.